Nation, welcome back to the clinicaltrialsguru.com. So it's been a super busy day today. I didn't get a chance to do a video at the office. I'm here in the car going back home, stuck in traffic, but wanted to do a video on patient recruitment because I took a call yesterday with a potential client, and I wanted to do this video yesterday, but I had two videos I did and a podcast yesterday, so I wanted to eventually do this one. But it's about patient recruitment, and it was from someone who's going to start a new site. They're a doctor, and they were asking about patient recruitment, and I actually got the same variation of this question twice in 1 week. So basically, they have everything they need, except they don't have a private practice, and their PI doesn't really have a private practice. So they're wondering how to get patients for their studies. And this is a valid concern, considering that 90% or even more of clinical trials are delayed because of slow enrollment. So this is a problem that's emblematic for all research sites and almost all studies. So it's not just you, but I told them, this is how you go about doing it. You need to find doctors, you need to go network with physicians, you need to go door knock, you need to connect with doctors, ask your PI who their colleagues are, reach out to them, have them get involved as sub-Is, have them get involved as PIs, have them refer, get them interested in research, get them educated. It sounds like a lot of work, and it is. But when it's done right, you have a foundation for whatever kind of patients that person's bringing you. You can do those kind of studies now. And so when you find a study where you need patients, you do the same thing, you repeat. And as we get better at these things, we're able to do more studies, and we're able to have more revenue come in, right? Now, both of these people, I know a lot of people watching are thinking the same thing. Well, yeah, Dan, that sounds great, but I don't want to do all that. Isn't there like a database I can buy that already has patients on it? And I said, yes, I'm sure there are. I've never used this because I don't believe in it, but I'm sure there are. There's also vendors like Accurian and a bunch of other vendors like StudyKick that could bring you patients if you pay them. From my experiences, it's not worth the money. Now, I'm sure every indication's a little different. Sites typically don't bring on vendors until they come across a study that's particularly challenging for enrolling subjects. So they're not going to use these vendors for their easy studies. They're going to use these vendors for their more challenging studies. And in fairness, these vendors, they can't make miracles, right? And so the answer is yes, you can take shortcuts, but it's probably not going to work. And if it does, it's certainly not something you want to build your business around. It should not be part of your business model. Now, I do know some sites that have gotten very good at TV campaigns or radio campaigns or newspaper campaigns, and they're able to negotiate steep discounts on those ad platforms, and they do very well. But that's unlikely to be you. I mean, how are you going to figure this out when you've never done this before? The tried and true way of doing it is the hardest way, but it works, right? There's no shortcuts to patient recruitment. If there was, then 90% of clinical trials would not be experiencing study delays because of patient recruitment. It's probably the number one biggest problem in this industry. So what makes you think that you can just pay $300 for a database and all of a sudden solve your patient recruitment problems and build a business around that? It's not going to happen. So recruit doctors, get them to refer you patients. That's the way to do it. Yes, you can do Facebook ads. Yes, you can do Google ads. Yes, there are vendors. You got to pay for it. It may or may not work. You don't know. But what does work is getting patients from physicians, private practices, once you get the physician interested in clinical research. Go figure. The hardest thing to do, the thing that requires the most effort, is also the one that works best. So there are no shortcuts to this. If anyone has found a shortcut, let me know, because I'd be interested in utilizing it as well. Dan from theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Take care.